right, it's reaction time. Let's clear that smoke because there's a lot out there. Ah!
5 have been charged so far in the brutal mob beatdown of 3 adults in downtown Cincinnati. Police releasing the names of 2 suspects who were arrested today. Others, they don't know where they are. 34-year-old Montianez Merriweather and 24-year-old Dekira Vernon, both charged with felonious assault and aggravated rioting. Look, this was depraved and vicious. Anyone who watched this hideous video would agree. Of course, I warn you, it's graphic.
What could he have done?
Wow.
That's ridiculous. All them people stumping him, kicking him. He getting hit over here. It's more than just him.
Yeah, it is.
This is animalistic. Hey. I mean, animals don't do this to each other. You know, it didn't stop there. They stomped all over both of those men, and then one of the thugs smashed a woman to the ground. She fell flat on the pavement, unconscious.
That's
ridiculous. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
That's ridiculous.
I don't like that.
See how he walked away?
Yeah.
He knew he was wrong.
Oh, yeah.
And she out. She is out.
You can hear people laughing in the background in some of these videos. We don't know exactly what happened before the fight. Police say some sort of verbal altercation, but by the time they arrived on the scene, obviously the fight was over. The people were unconscious. Here to weigh in is Cincinnati mayoral candidate Corey Bowman, who also happens to be the half-brother of J.D. Vance. Corey.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot going on here. The police chief came out and was kind of chastising the social media culture, and I would agree that people videoing and not helping, it's unbelievable. But what is your concern in the way this was handled as it was happening and in the immediate aftermath?
Yeah. Well, first off, thank you for having me. You know, watching that video still brings shock every time we watch it. We've seen it multiple times.
Trying to break it, just stop.
Last week, but I think the thing that gets me and gets the entire community is that for a lot of the nation, this video was a shock, but for the people that live in the city, this was just a reminder of crime that we've actually had to deal with over the course of the summer months. And many people just felt that this was going to be where it escalated, and that's exactly what happened. And as far as the chief's comment, I'm sorry, you go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just saying, as far as the chief's comments goes, you know, she was talking bad about the social media and how the word got out. But the reason why that happens, because this happened on Friday night, we didn't hear a word of any type of update from anybody in City Hall, anybody from the police chief, up until Monday afternoon. And so that's why this thing went crazy, is because people needed to know what's going on. What's our plan of action for this? And apparently there was no plan of action.
Well, you know, others have said if the races were reversed and it was a bunch of white kids attacking a black couple or 3 African-American individuals or Latino, it would have probably had a different bit of coverage.
Oh, yes. It
would probably be 24/7 on most of the cables.
Benjamin
and so forth.
Crump, everybody.
But it seemed like a very slow roll to certainly the national media. But if it were not for social media, I don't know if we'd have anyone in custody. We have 2 people in custody. They're looking for others. The police chief said she hopes that the other people they've identified, and they've identified quite a few people in that video, will voluntarily come forward.
Okay. That's enough of that. So
come on, Kane.
What is so crazy about this situation here? From what we've gathered, you know, we didn't want to put some out too early because we need some more facts or whatever. But what we've gathered is maybe someone said the N-word, and that got them upset. But however, it's just words.
Wait.
It's just words. So I don't care if they call them outside of their name, because my biggest thing is if they would have touched them, if they would have assaulted them, then yes, I get you retaliating. But if everybody's jumping on somebody, that's wrong.
Kane, I'm gonna pause you. Okay, for this purpose. Okay, even further reports. Even the N-word may have been used, but the white gentleman, okay, he did a slap to the guy. They was breaking him up because they was arguing about whatever. It could have been the N-word, whatever they were arguing about. But then the guy reached across the white gentleman and slapped his face. He didn't slap him hard, but he slapped his face. Once he did that, the dude swung and everybody around attacked him.
That's where you're
Now,
wrong. That's where you're wrong.
no,
Like I get it,
that's
it's
the video.
1-on-1. I get it. One-on-one. He
Mhm.
slapped him and he retaliated. That's hands down the black dude that retaliated. If that was the case, if what you said is the truth, and he slapped him, he has the right to defend himself.
Defend himself. Yeah.
So since he can defend himself, by all means, take him out. But everybody else jumping in to beat him down,
I don't agree with
they're
that.
gonna be on charges.
Yes.
The dude that retaliated, that defended himself, he gonna go scot-free. He gonna go scot-free. But all these other people that jumped on this dude is ridiculous. That's not your fight.
It is not. It is not.
And the other people that jumped in to help the white dude or separate,
to try to separate them. Yes.
They got beat down too for trying to separate it. So now everybody's in the wrong here when it comes to that. Now, just like you said, if there was a slap, if you got some video of us, I wish we had it, of him slapping the guy.
Yeah. It was just
and then it started.
Yes.
Or did he touch him? Or did he act like he was going to slap him? I don't know. That I don't know.
I didn't get that video. I saw the video though.
He put his hand up there and
he touched his face. He did slap him. It wasn't a hard slap, but he did make contact with the guy's face. It's video out there. I wasn't able to get that. I did see a snippet of it. So even by him, that is assault. People we know.
Yeah, it's
and
assault.
Crimson Bros, the truth is uncomfortable. By him assaulting him, slapping him, even touching him aggressively can be considered assault. Yes. Okay, he can defend himself as Kane said, but then after you defend it, if the person is not able to defend themselves, a threat, the stomping of the face. We actually saw somebody jump in the air and gave him an elbow, right?
Yeah, the people's elbow. Put it right on them.
Elbow.
That's what I'm saying. But man,
people, you could be against Kane and I and say we boot kissing and all of those things, but what is right is right. We don't want to hear about what happened 60 years ago or anything. If that guy is defenseless, the woman is defenseless, why do what we saw right there? And I would say,
I would ask that question of the woman getting hit. Like, was she hitting the guy and then he just cold cocked her?
We saw she wasn't hitting him. That guy was standing right there beside.
Yeah.
And she was doing this right here. And he
saying.
sucker punched her and left. Yes. And I've seen other commentators say, well, it's reports that it's a black guy. We don't know the nationality. He could be white. We didn't see a white guy,
light-skinned guy, but other than
punch
that
lady. Yes, and we making it a black and white issue, and now they're talking about. I mean, I've seen commentators saying maybe they'll file hate crimes against these individuals. We don't know. Everybody has to get all of the facts, including the media. Including the media. What we can say is what we saw was wrong. And if you applauded that, I will say you are wrong too. Okay, the guy's slapping. Did he get what he deserves when the guy at least punched him or whatever? Yes, you can't go around just putting your hands on people, regardless of who you are. But everything after that, the multiple kicks to the face. What if he would have died? We gonna say that's just fine? No, because it ain't right. I don't want to hear about, and that's seriously, I'm passionate about that. I don't want to hear about this. Ain't nothing to have anything to do with slavery. We're not talking about what happened in Jim Crow eras, which most of y'all are too young or even know a lot about. No, it was wrong, regardless of who it is. And then we done saw, if you seen Kane, J.D. Vance, the vice president, come on and say these thugs need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, whether they're white or black. We see that type of behavior. You can refer to them as thugs. I don't care about that terminology.
Of course,
Come on, people.
Of
I
course.
just want to cover it all the bases. Go ahead,
I get it, man. We got plenty of time. We got plenty of time to talk about this. There ain't no rush. But my biggest thing is why we got to put it with race. I understand there was black people and there were white people. So if it's a hate crime and you're trying to prosecute these black people because it was a hate crime, how can you prove that?
Come on.
How can you prove that?
That's being truthful, y'all.
Yeah, you can't prove that. Did he say something that was something that was dealing with race? Did the black guy say something? Maybe the white guy did say something and he reacted, but however, did the black guy say something? Did he start this? Did he initiate the conflict? The black guy didn't. According to Mitch, all he did was slap him and he retaliated and everybody else jumped in.
It was a verbal altercation. Yeah,
it was verbal. It was verbal, and then he touched him, and then it became physical. We got that. We got that. That's the hands down. We got that. But I'm saying everybody else that come in, you can't say that those individuals were racist. You can't say that was a racist terrorist act. You can't say that. Hate crime. You can't say that. You can say that, yes, they jumped in and beat this dude up because there was a grave opportunity to do so. Everybody drunk. Let's go ahead and jump on this dude. Of course, that's what happened. It ain't had nothing to do with, it could be another black person, because this happens a lot in the black community, people getting jumped. I'm sorry if y'all don't even know about this, but there is a lot of black people that will get jumped. And jump meaning there was more than one-on-one. Meaning there's guys that have been getting stomped. All of this.
Come on.
That happens all the time, bro.
It
happens all the time.
And regardless
so this is not that. This is what black people do. Yeah, it is. It is. Not all, but this is what black people do. Jump people. This is what happens.
But I'm gonna take it this way. Regardless if it's black, it can happen in the Latino community. People getting jumped.
Yeah, but I'm talking about black and white. This is all we talking about. We're not talking about Latinos. We're just talking about black and white.
I won't just say
a white guy, black dude. It all started with them two.
Yes, it did. Okay, we can agree with that. That's what we saw. That's true. That's true.
He assaulted the black guy.
Right.
According to you, he started it, the physical. I don't care who started the verbal. Who cares about the verbal? Them just words. Everybody got freedom of speech. But however, when you assault somebody, you got to you can defend yourself.
Whether drunk or not, what gave him in his mind, clearly he wasn't thinking, to slap this guy when it was people trying to break it up, the physical altercation. There's a black guy in between them. He reached around and hit him in the face. It wasn't hard, but he did hit him in the face. And other people jumped in. You never know how people are going to react. Even your surroundings.
You never know.
Even your surroundings. And Kane, and then we'll say the media and everybody's in an uproar about no one. It was hundreds of people around that area. Nobody called the cops. One person, after the incident was going on, called the authorities. Look, this is the day and age that we're living. If y'all remember, not too many years ago, a female on the train system in Pennsylvania sexually assaulted. People was just videoing, and only one person called the cops. Everybody else was videoing. Oh, I'm gonna see this evidence. This will be used, but nobody's and people. This
all
day
you need
and
is
time,
one though.
This day and time, yes, to call everybody
don't need to flood the whole system.
Yeah, but I might think you're calling. Something might be happening to me, a loved one, or something, and everybody thinks somebody gonna call. I'm videoing this.
I got it, but
that's the day and age we live in, man.
You're talking as if no one called. You got if only one person called, that's all you need.
Hundreds, yes, but thank God somebody did.
I get it, but if no one called, then you have an argument, Mitch. You have an argument if no one called.
It should be multiple. To
Well,
me,
well,
it should be multiple
all you're doing is
people
bogging down the
calling, but
system,
not.
911 system. That's all
Well,
you're doing.
you say that, but nobody knows because it's
I
done
know
been more
nobody knows.
reports.
I get it.
People
I
are in
get
the uprage and saying, "How could this happen?" It's done been multiple reports in other cities where people have been getting beat, murdered in front of an apartment building, and people are out there on their phones, and nobody called.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy the day and time we live in. And then you think about what happened here in Montgomery, Alabama with the boat incident. Okay. The guy getting assaulted out there.
And people recorded it.
People recorded, but nobody was helping that individual. The dude jumped off the boat.
Yeah,
Is it
but
solidarity?
they came to help when they docked.
Yeah,
remember that?
Docked,
after they done docked, there was
that's
minutes,
just workers.
time went by, and then they started all over again. Yeah, you remember that.
So what are we living in a more violent time right now? And
no,
is race relations getting out of control? Is it getting out of control, people?
I don't think it's getting out of control. I think we make it seem like it's getting out of control. Because do you see it on your day-to-day life dealing with race issues? Mitch?
I don't. I'm in Alabama, people.
Congregation. Do you, and put it in the comments, not feelings. I don't want to hear feelings. I want to hear instances where you were dealing with some type of race relations and somebody was being racist towards you. Currently, even because I know we may have an older population too, and they may talk about when they were teenagers. I don't want to hear that. I'm talking about currently, right now, because I know we have progressed in a long ways.
We have.
We guarantee we're not there. I'm not going to say we're there, but we have progressed. We just got to get these thugs out of here because the thugs are making it bad.
Look.
What we call them, YNs. Those people, those individuals are making it bad for the black community because now they're stereotyping us because of those individuals. That's what's happening. Stereotypes, not racism. Stereotype, like, oh yeah, he gonna steal. Oh yeah, he gonna do this. He gonna do that because he looks a certain way. He looks like the ones that that do these different things. That's what's happening. You know that's what's happening.
Kang and family. I'm gonna start saying family. Family. I talk to a lot of people. We debate about this podcast. They say, why do you and Kane always just point out the bad things that's going on in the black community? And I say we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're pointing out the things that people just overlook, don't want to say anything about. Why is it that when we go out to different functions, when it's a lot of black people around, a lot of us around, why do we feel as though we have to be on our guard, man? Why?
Because we stereotype our own.
Come on.
We see what they look like. We see what they dress like. We see their actions. Now we're clutching our pearls. We're clutching our purse. We're on guard because we know exactly what to look for. Just like they know exactly what to look for. If they were looking for their op, they know what type of person to look for, right? Yes, their op, guarantee they know how they dress, how they look, how they act, how they move, where they hang out. They know all of that. They'll pass right by me and you because I know those not our ops.
Yeah.
But they have a certain look. And then, like I say, they portray these devilish deeds, and then we're stereotyped. That's just what happens. So let's say that individual that slapped the guy, let's say the dude that he slapped said something demeaning to his lady that was walking with him.
Yeah.
Let's say that happened.
Yes.
If that did happen, now he's a little tipsy, so he's gonna say something to get you aroused. And what makes the black person get get into their feelings when you call them the N-word.
Yes, somebody else.
Yeah. When somebody else calls you the N-word, you get into your feelings. I know the buttons to push. That's why they push them. It's not to say that the dude was racist just because he said it. It's because I know the buttons to push. You know what I'm saying? You're like a robot. I know what you do. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they've been doing so much. Why don't you be bigger in the situation? Why don't you just, you know what? Don't say anything that's out of place and be respectful. Guaranteed. Like, hey, I don't know why he turned around and slapped him. We don't know that. Something it was words going on.
Yeah, verbal.
He may have been defending his old lady. Who cares? He shouldn't touch him. It's still words, no matter what. I told you, and if y'all follow us, I've told you of situations, even when I was in Cali at a club, and it was guys outside the clubs talking trash to the women that were coming out if they didn't want to talk to them. And they was with their man. Just to see what the man will say.
Yeah. They looking for something.
Yeah. They're looking for trouble.
To kill. That's I mean, for real.
But that's what I'm talking about. And a lot of people don't want to acknowledge that stuff. That's what's happening. Words affecting people. We've made a podcast about this.
Yes.
Why is it that words affect you? Are you that sensitive?
Man, look, I was talking.
Seems like it.
I was talking with my sister today about that, about this topic a little bit. People, I will say this: call me what you want. I don't like for y'all to say anything bad about my boy Kane, okay? But call me what you want. If somebody called me that N-word, man, that's not black. That's not anybody. I don't like anybody to say it to me anyway. But let's say a white guy do or whatever. Yep, I'm gonna move away. I won't turn my back because you ain't gonna get me from the back or whatever. But I'm gonna just back on up. That don't mean I gotta start going crazy. No, sir. No, ma'am. I'm not finna black out, start fighting or whatever. No. If someone touch you or about to touch you, then it's a different story. But the mere words, no way. No. That comes with growth though. I couldn't say that when I was a teenager. No. But these people are older now. You're 25, 26. Come on. You got to be in charge of your own emotions. That is hard. No, come on. That N-word, man, forget that junk. That's not going to make me crash out, as people say. No, sir.
I'm curious, congregation, what y'all think about the situation. Was it and I know that there's videos going around how I think the chief of police or somebody that's just giving these guys a pass. Whatever, man. They were wrong.
Kane,
the only person, if Mitch said that the dude got slapped and that's what sparked it, the dude that retaliated and defended himself is the only person that's cool. The rest of them that jumped in, his friends, his other people that thought it was a black and white thing that just want to jump in like it's Montgomery, you going down. Those people in Montgomery that was hitting people with chairs and across the head, they in jail. That's what happens. You're jumping in thinking you're being Superman or whatever, trying to save a black person. What? Do you jump in when you see two black people jumping somebody?
We already know. No. Because, Kane, that was a beautiful question. Because we know you jump in, somebody around, you can get your life could be over just like that.
Because
now that's
somebody will probably,
for real.
Yeah, somebody will let loose.
Oh no,
some hot ones on you.
We all know that, and that's uncomfortable. But that is the truth. We do not jump in these fights if you see two people or three people going at it. In a crowd area, no way.
It always happens at gas stations. So no, there's no way. There's no way.
It is no way.
Get in your car and leave.
And you're gonna try to leave because gunplay is for real.
Yes.
And that's what's uncomfortable about it, but it's the truth, people.
Yeah.
And that's what we about. That's all. That's what it ain't an opinion. It's a truthful fact.
Of course.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what y'all think about this subject. It's been, going around for a little bit. I mean, it happened over this past weekend or whatever, but let us know what y'all think about this, man. It's interesting. I'm curious in what your thoughts about it. Which side are you on? Whatever, whatever you got. Anything else, bro?
Oh no, and then I would just say this real quick for the police chief. She did hammer on the media, but in that mayor candidate, he's trying to be mayor. Okay, he's just saying some things, but investigation has to be done. If it happened on Friday, they're not going to have these people by Saturday. It's no way. Too many people. Monday, they might have a little bit. They say they got 5. More should be able to come. The police chief can say, hey,
it takes
turn
time.
yourself in. It does take time, people.
Yeah, take time.
And for all the people that done it, I hope they get them. I do. And I'm black. Okay? Just had to say that. That's it.
Let us know. And that's the uncomfortable truth. Hey, baby.
Do something, people. Let's go.
Call 911. Right below me, hey, we have a playlist of similar interests and social issues and things that you are interested into. Click on it.
And congregation, just where I'm pointing. This is what YouTube recommends for you to watch because of the content that you've seen of us. Click it.
For sure.
Watch
Do
it
for us.
And share it.